Michael here from the roof guys, and this is your roof. Ridge venting, hottest of the air, just naturally rises out of that. We would replace all of that, the sections there that you see. If we can extend it out a little bit or open it up a little bit, we absolutely will. Right here is called a cricket. It's each side of your gable. Typically, if you get a leak in these style homes, other than a nail pop, it's usually right here because that's where all the water rushes. So what you currently don't have that we would do would be ice and water barrier in the valleys and then all around this cricket. It's also called peel and stick. So that'll give you some added protection on top of the synthetic underlayment. Your gutters are a 5-inch gutter, just an economical gutter. If they get leaks, it's usually from these screw points here. 6-inch gutters come with heavy duty hangers so they don't sag, and then they're seamless there so they don't have those weld points. You can see where that gutter's tipped in a little bit too. That's why the water is pooling over there. That's just what happens with these economical hangers. The color choices here, I would say pristine tan in Atlas or GAF driftwood. Got some creasing here. Could have been some wind that hit along here. The shingle should actually go over to protect this drip edge a little bit more. And then it also looks like you might have had a shingle that flew off up there. I see another one on that peak too. We'll get a little bit closer. And the drip edge, that's what flicks the water away. So really important when you replace the roof, you go from the paper felt to synthetic underlayment, that they replace all the drip edge to be sure to get all that out. Attic fan's running real well. This is usually a sign of nail pops here. They just get repaired. So that's a little bit of that silicone there and then some silicone there. So you might have had a few nail pops at that point that somebody already addressed. Here's the end of the ridge here where it looks like one shingle might have flew off there also. See if there's anything else. The solar tubes, what's really nice about going with us is you'll continue the lifetime of the roof shingles against leaks. We're the only roofer that's going to offer that. Here's some more of that silicone. So it could have been some issues with a vent leaking, or they did this at time of install. But these could be nail pops also. Maybe they addressed that when they repaired that other one. No wind damage found, no hail damage found. 135 mushroom vent, that's just the hottest of the air naturally rising out of there. And sometimes if you have a leak like at a vent up high or a ridge venting, sometimes it'll run all the way down the truss and make a water spot where it was at. So possibly you could have had the wind blowing just right, getting in here, running down the truss and making those few drip points. That's why you can't see it, because it dried out. Your plumbing boots, that's where your sink breathes, your tub, your toilet, so it doesn't bubble when you're draining water. We replace them with a bullet boot, and then it'll have a guard on top. A lot of times I'll find frogs living in there just eating all the bugs. The new one will come with a guard. Lots of granule loss, so you can see all of this in there. That's all that has come off the shingles. CertainTeed's kind of notorious for that, for having a lot of granule loss. The palm trees, if those get too long, they'll scrape on the shingles as they sit here. Sometimes they can hold moisture, and that will rot the wood also if they sit there with moisture. But it looks good right now. But all in all, that's your roof.